Sarah, Activision reporting EPS of $1.29 versus expectations of $1.28, revenue of $2.84 billion. The street was looking for $3.04 billion. Turning to the guide for Q1, Activision, Sarah, is saying to look for 20 cents on $1.18 billion. Analysts had modeled 46 cents on $1.45 billion. As for the full year, that is relatively light relative to analysts' expectations as well. Activision is saying to look for $2.10 on $6.3 billion. Analysts have been looking there for 2019 for $2.54 on $7.3 billion. I did have the chance to catch up briefly with Activision CEO Bobby Kotick. Let me just give you his comments there. On 2018, he stressed that the company did see this record revenue and earnings. He emphasized that the company saw growth in all markets. As for 2019, though, I asked for his outlook there. Bobby Kotick saying that the company is not projecting growth for the year, that while there's going to be a new Call of Duty, a new Candy Crush, that the overall slate of content releases will be relatively light. The company, he said, is gearing up for later releases. He said their pipeline is strong. He did mention that they're going to be actually adding 20% to development headcount. But again, the 2019 overall slate, relatively light. Did ask him finally about the competition, too. Obviously, this global phenomenon that is Fortnite. Bobby Kotick saying that, on the one hand, bringing more users, new users, to the video game industry. On the other hand, he did call Fortnite a competitive force, though I'm sure the company can and will try in the conference call to say that it has all kinds of business models, including that free-to-play model. As for the job cuts, listen, we all saw reports that job cuts could be coming, apparently maybe even significant ones. The company only saying in the press release here that they are, in fact, deprioritizing initiatives that are not meeting expectations and reducing certain non-development and administrative-related costs. That is all the color we have on that for now, but I certainly would expect more on this conference call, which is going to kick off at 4:30 Eastern. Back to you guys.
All right, Josh, thank you very much for the color. The shares are down more than 3% after hours, Mike, after having a pretty rough patch.
Stock already, basically in free fall, not getting any relief. That's a massive guide down, obviously, for the quarter and for the year. And even after the numbers are cut for 210 in EPS for this year, it's still close to a 20 times earnings, right? So it's still not necessarily kind of screening out as statistically cheap, which I think is why the reflex at least.
Is it an Activision problem or is it a broader gaming landscape problem?
I think it's a combination, right? The whole group has had a tough time in the last several months, but Activision more than the others because they haven't really had as much of an answer in terms of new releases as EA has, for example.